Taking a break, gonna eat some breakfast, a late breakfast, more like a brunch. But I thought I would say something. It's going really good. We're gonna go up there now. So one of the key aspects to a roof is making sure you have access. So in this case, it turned out putting the ladder right here. I borrowed this ladder from the neighbor. I didn't have two big ones here. Working out pretty good. Put this board here to protect the ladder and protect the roof, so we got a buffer there. Didn't want to dent the metal or scratch up the ladder a lot. Had to be careful this morning because it did freeze last night, so turns out this wasn't that bad. It wasn't slippery really. So I had to be careful. So I screwed this down. And then I put my big ladder here. I had done this before, so this is just a repeat of what I did before. Maybe I even did a video on it, I can't remember. So this is an area we have to really focus on this at some point, but for right now we got to focus on this. One thing at a time. And this is the worst right here. Well, at least I think. So the boxes and the ladder, or the roof helpers, or I don't know what to call them, are working out so good. I mean, I have been so comfortable up here, and putting it in the box. The box is the right size that I can take a full 3-tab shingle, fold it in half, and it fits in there nice, not even that snug, so a little bit of flex, a little bit of room. So I've been filling them up. I think I did 5 boxes to do that much. So it does take quite a few boxes, but the thing is, I'm basically taking it off and cleaning at the same time. I'm not having any nails I gotta pick up later. I don't have a big pile of stuff right here I have to pick up later, which takes 2 or 3 hours. So I'm taking my time and still making really good progress here. I wanted to show you a couple interesting points I've noticed. One's really cool. The other one's a little upsetting, but let's do the upsetting one first because we're going to just get over it then. So taking these shingles off. This is what you really, I don't know. I do everything myself, so I don't worry about these things. But if I was hiring this done, so here, see that? There's a set right there. Then there's one over here. Then here, then here. So they put a lot right down one seam. Now it is okay, but I don't know, it's typically you would overlap them more, but it's okay because they are off. So they basically had a seam down through here, but it is okay in that how they did it. At first I thought it wasn't, but now I see that there is a row in between there. So it's not like they put seams right next to each other. The other thing about it is it was over top of another roof, so that's also a saving grace. Okay, so here's the cool thing. They nailed a penny to the roof. I don't have my glasses on, but I'm pretty sure that's a penny. And it's got the copper look to it. Well, actually, it could be a dime. Yeah, no, I'm not even sure. So either way, we're going to pull that off. We don't want the aluminum touching it. And then we'll be able to examine it closer, see what year, and get a better idea of when they might have put this in. So it's pretty cool. I wonder if it was the original roofers that put the... I mean, it is a nail that's through the pine board, so kind of makes me think it's the original the original roof, which we think was slate, but gosh, it just doesn't seem strong enough for slate. Like, I would have put more rafters in. You can see right here is a rafter, and then over there is a rafter. So they're like 2 feet on center, which, gosh, it seems too far to me, but possibly. I do plan on adding supports in the attic, so I plan on doubling these up and making it really, really tough. If you can bounce this roof a little bit. Not that that's terrible, but I prefer to have it so really tough. Okay, so these are working out really, really good. And we're taking off 2 layers. So it's quite a bit of stuff we're removing. We had a nail that was bent over here. We pulled that out because we don't... The thing about what I'm doing with the aluminum, you can't have any metal touching it. You can't have those nail heads touching it like this. They have to be drove down. They can't be up. They can't touch the aluminum because they're going to go right... That would cause the aluminum to corrode, and it'll go right through it. So we're pulling, anything like this, pulling it out, throwing it in the box. Here's another one. So we're examining it really close. After we remove probably a little bit more, well, we'll remove it down to this level, I think. Then we're going to nail all that. We're going to re-nail it, put all the nail heads down, make sure they're down in there really good, and put more nails in. So these are nice wide pine boards that really did a lot for the roof. And that's how they got away with the 2 foot on center. If it wasn't for these really nice wide boards, I don't think they would have gotten away with it. It would not have been a great idea. I think they're a little over 3/4 of an inch too. So that's also very helpful. Okay, time for me to go get some brunch. And then I'm going to get back up here. Very comfortable. Turns out it's very comfortable to sit here. Either way, either side, this is like the smartest thing I've done in quite a while. This is the best roof situation I've been in on this type of slope, except for maybe when I was on my lift and I wasn't even on the roof. But these are great. I should have made these years ago, and may even build a couple more of them. Okay, let's go get some brunch.